Good Gamer here. I'm coming back to you with another video. So today, Dragon Ball Legends released new information about the new Legends Limited sale. Now, I didn't see it, but I'm gonna see what Nakuba says about it. Make sure you go to his channel and give him some love. And let's get into it.
Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, we finally have the details on LF Perfect Form Cell. I don't know why they didn't give us these details literally yesterday. It would have made a lot more sense. But we at least have it now, so we can finally see what this unit is truly capable of. So, let's go ahead and check it all out. So, I'm going to skip this portion right here because it's kind of like giving a synopsis and I really want to break everything down. So we're going to start off with the element factor. It shows element purple, character tags, android future, regeneration, absorption, and powerful opponent. And episode is Cell Saga Z. And also, I think it's fantastic that this unit is a purple unit. I think that that is probably the best element factor that this unit could possibly be. And I say that because when it comes down to powerful opponent, just using that as an example, right? Powerful opponent doesn't really have like a updated purple unit, and they haven't for a very, very long while. Like it was either Zenkai Rose, LF Perfect Cell, or if you were still using him, Full Power Jiren. But now we finally have another purple unit for that tag. It's just weird though because now we have two forms of Cell that are LFs and are also purple units. So that's strange. Either way though, at least we got something, so there's that. Anyway, moving on. Main ability. Through drawing a special move arts card as well as charging the unique gauge by a substantial amount, this main ability is perfect to use in critical moments. It can even provide great support by restoring ally health each timer count after activation. So, draw a special move arts card next, restores own health by 30% and ki by 40, charges own unique gauge by...
Seriously, guys, an ad came up, and, like, yeah, you got annoying. So, to continue off, we already know that LF Perfect Cell is another purple unit. Okay. Now let's see what the rest of it says.
Restores own health by 30% and ki by 40, charges own unique gauge by 30%, gradually restores ally health each timer count for 60 timer counts. Requirements, 20 timer counts must elapse. So, I think this is actually a really good main ability for a multitude of reasons. One, I think I should correct something that I said in my last video, where I thought that this cell had an ultimate attack. He does not. He only has a special move, and we know that because with his main ability, he draws a special move. So, yeah, you'll be able to activate his LF with his special move, but you're able to force draw a special move card with the main ability, which is fantastic. Not only that, you get to restore your health, and you get to restore some ki. Now, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to use the special move after popping your main ability because obviously your special move costs 50 ki and you only get 40 back. So if you combo for a very long time and you're just running low on ki and you force draw that card, you're probably not going to be able to utilize it immediately. Or if you pace yourself, you may be able to, who knows. But at the very least, you still get a free card and you get some ki and health. Also, 30% to your unique gauge is really good. So hopefully you'll be able to fill it relatively quickly. And then I think this is probably one of the most important things about this main ability is that you're able to restore your allies' health. Each timer count for 60 timer counts. There are a lot of units that get to take advantage of that, being Ultra Vegito Blue and even Ultra Rose. So that is absolutely fantastic. I think that's actually a pretty solid main ability all around. Anyway, continuing to the Z ability. From Z ability 2 onward, this character starts to perform excellently with the powerful future, regeneration, and android attacks. So, 1. Plus 22% to tag future, base, strike, and blast attack during battle.
Really?
2. plus 26% to tag future, tag regeneration, or tag android-based strike and blast attack during battle.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Plus 30% to tag future, tag regeneration, or tag android-based strike and blast attack.
Ooh,
And plus 15% to tag powerful opponent base strike defense during battle. And 4, plus 38% to tag future, tag regeneration, or tag android base strike and blast attack. And plus 18% to tag powerful opponent base strike defense during battle. That sounds fantastic, especially because, again, he's primarily, well, okay, I can't say, well, yeah, I guess because of Z ability 1. So he is primarily buffing the 2 tags that he will be prevalent on, which would be future and powerful opponents, with the exceptions to that being android, like, I guess by extension, if you will. Regen needs Jesus, but, again, future, powerful opponent, and androids, they will definitely be able to benefit off of this. And again, especially with him being a purple unit. So that's absolutely fantastic. Now we got the arts cards. So, Strike, Impact, restores own ki by 5 on hit, which is good. So, land strike, you get ki back. Blast, Impact, plus 150% of blast damage inflicted against enemies' armor. So, they have anti-blast armor. So, there's that. Special move. Turn the tables all at once with endurance nullification and a chance to inflict feint.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Okay, wow. A chance to inflict feint that increases as your remaining battle members dwindle. Oh, okay, so it's like a last man standing buff. So,
okay.
Deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation, plus 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, nullifies enemies, restores health when it reaches 0 effects when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. The following effects occur according to the number of remaining battle members. 3 members, 10% chance to inflict feint on hit. 2 members, 20% chance to inflict feint on hit. 1 member, 30% chance to inflict feint on hit. Blast armor when charging forward. So, again, this unit doesn't have an ultimate attack. That was a mistake. Like, I mean, I didn't ultimately know when we saw, like, the little gameplay teaser that we got yesterday.
What I want to know is, but why does he blow up? Is he a revival unit still? Or, I guess we're going to get to that in a few. So, I'm just stop talking and let's see.
But, again, the special move, it nullifies endurance, which is fantastic. You get extra damage from it with that plus 30% to the special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, which is great. And also, he has, in a sense, kind of like a last man standing buff, where if he, the less battle members you have, the greater chance you will have of inflicting feint. And we all know how powerful feint is. Feint is that one thing where it could quite literally change the entire tide of battle. That's how powerful feint is. So again, if you're the last man standing with Cell, you're going to have a higher probability of being able to, inflict that and potentially have things work in your favor because it gives you breathing room. You'll be able to, get more cards, get ki, get your vanish back. Maybe wait for a timer count. Well, actually, if he's last man standing, there's no timer counts to wait for. But, yeah, it's a really, really good ability to have all around. All right, now moving to the
I can already see the carnage of what Vegito Blue, Rose, and this new purple Cell will bring upon everyone. I can already see it. It is a terrible day for new players. It is a really terrible day.
Special skill. A powerful special art that inflicts all enemies with substitution counts on hit and can be followed up with strike, blast, or special move arts. It'll also charge the unique gauge and restore ki, so depending on the situation, you can greatly increase your combo potential. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Restores ki by 50. Charges unique gauge by 20%, activates 3 times.
What?
Plus 20% to blast damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Nullifies attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions for 20 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies with 3 substitution counts on hit, comboable arts, strike arts, blast arts, special move arts. So, just getting the obvious out the way, this was that AoE move that we saw in the gameplay teaser.
Okay.
So, you land that, and you literally are able to combo with everything. Again, Strike, Blast, Special Move, whatever you have, it should combo. Not only that,
Am I the only one that actually likes the green AoE? Like, the AoE effects, they're really cool. But that blue revival Goku, he needs to go. He's trash now. So don't give him Zenkai and equipment. Now.
Get a lot of ki back. 50 ki is no joke. That means that, again, you're pretty much guaranteed.
Someone came into my room, asked me a question, and I had to cut some footage up because someone came in my room. But we are going to get back into this, and let's see what this is. So,
any arts card in the whole game. So obviously, like excluding like specific circumstances. But then again, you also nullify attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. So no, yeah, you should be able to use any arts card in the game with no issue. So there's that. And then of course you raise your blast damage, which is also fantastic, especially with him having that anti-blast armor. And you also charge your unique gauge by 20%, but up to 3 times for a maximum of 60. So, yeah, that's actually really, really good. There is literally only one unit in the game that would be able to counteract that, and that's Jiren. So the transforming Jiren. So he would be able to counteract this special move only once, but he would still be able to counteract it if he's already transformed. So that would be the one unit you need to be careful of, because you can't just throw this out and expect Jiren to actually, flinch to it, because he won't. After the first time, though, then he'll be affected by it. So just be careful of him. But that's really it. Apart from that, though, this sounds perfectly fine. Alright, unique ability 1. When this cell is defeated in battle, massive damage will be dealt to the enemy, and half of that damage will also be dealt to enemy members on standby. All your enemies' cards will also be destroyed, and all enemies will be inflicted with no switching. Plus, if the enemy has 2 or more battle members remaining, their Rising Rush will be sealed for a set period of time, and all enemies' main abilities will be sealed too, which will greatly limit your opponent's actions. There's also an attack buff against the unfavorable yellow element, as well as another attack buff if the enemy party is comprised of only Saiyan or Sun family characters.
This cell's cooking. Okay, I know some of y'all don't like this. I know some of y'all don't like this cell nor Gohan, but I like it, okay? Now stop being little panty and watch and listen.
Wow, that was a lot. Okay. I guess we'll get like the full details now. So, deals massive explode damage when this character is defeated. If there is a remaining battle member, half of the damage inflicted will also be dealt to enemy members on standby. The damage from this attack cannot cause the enemy or enemy members on standby to be defeated, which is, again, just like how it is for Cell Max and Hirudegarn. If this character is defeated by enemy's self-destruct attack, this effect will not activate. So, for example, if Majin Vegeta landed Final Explosion, or if you're using this unit in 2023, something's wrong, but like if Android 16 used his, awakening arts on you or something of the sort like that, then when they sacrifice themselves, your ability won't activate. So things like that. And then this effect will not activate in hyperdimensional co-op or full power battle. Very self-explanatory. The following effects occur when the final counter hits. Destroys all of your enemy's cards, which is fantastic.
Really?
Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade -2 arts card draw speed levels for 5 timer counts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade -50% to health restoration for 30 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 timer counts. Wow, this is an ability. Like, before I continue, there's something I do want to state with this. So, pretty much, when Cell dies, it is a massive benefit to the team in a sense, right? Because not only do you get to attack everybody on the opposing side, but also on future, this is going to be an extreme...
Are you kidding me right now? Sorry, guys. These ads are everywhere. I can't with these. Let's continue on with the video.
This is going to be an extremely powerful ability. And I say that because, giving you guys a scenario, let's say that you have this cell, and you also have Ultra Vegito Blue. And for whatever reason, Cell is the first unit to die on your team. You haven't knocked out anybody on the opposing team, and Cell dies, right? You seal the opponent's Rising Rush. You knock down all of their cards, and they can't switch. All you have to do... Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, you also seal their main ability. So, literally, all you have to do is throw in Vegito Blue. If you haven't thrown him in, like, in battle yet, you know, you just kept Cell in, he died first, and this is your first time throwing in Vegito, it's a free combo. It's a guaranteed free combo.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. Because it literally sets up perfectly with Ultra Vegito Blue. It's insane. Because, again, you knock down their arch card draw speed, so there's probably a very low probability that they'll be able to get a card immediately once Vegito's in. Again, they can't switch. They can't pop their main. They can't use Rising Rush. And all of their cards gets knocked down. All of them. So then you throw in Vegito, and then their Vanish is gone. It's a free combo. It's a free combo. So, yeah, that's extremely powerful. Very powerful for future. Anyway, the following effects also occur if there are at least 2 enemy battle members remaining. Again, seals enemies Rising Rush for 5 timer counts. Seals all enemies' main abilities for 5 timer counts. So, again, just further solidifying what I'll say here. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Charges unique gauge by 85. Dang, alright.
85.
A lot. Okay. Plus 90% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Plus 40% to damage inflicted against element yellow cannot be cancelled, which is really good. So he should be able to fend off against yellow units in terms of attack. Defense is a different story, but still. Plus 30% to special move damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Plus, oh, I already read that, sorry. Reduces enemies, or reduces damage received by 70%, cannot be cancelled. Minus 10 to blast and special move arts cost cannot be cancelled. Okay, so because of that, that actually corrects one thing that I read earlier when it came down to popping his main ability. So this effect cannot be cancelled, and it happens immediately from battle start. So that means your blast arts cost will be 20, and your special move will always be 40. So if you pop your main ability, you should be able to immediately use that special move that you draw. So that is actually really, really good. I was scared for a second, but they saved it with that, which is really, really good. And again, having anti-blast armor, being able to knock down your blast arts by 10 is also really good. So that means that you can be able to combo it as frequently as you would be able to with Strike. Now, additional plus 20% to damage inflicted if there are 3 Tag Saiyan or Tag Sun family enemy battle members cannot be cancelled. So if you're using Saiyans, Sun family, or a mixture of the 2, he deals extra damage. Shortens Odin substitution count by 4 when enemy activates a special move arts, ultimate arts, awakened arts, or Rising Rush while this character is on standby. Actually, that's good. That's actually pretty good.
That is really good.
I was trying to figure out what they were going for with that, but it makes sense. It's just so you can hopefully be able to swap somebody in. Like, for example, right? You're using androids, you throw in magenta, right? Or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad. And I believe this should be the final thing. Unique ability 2. Legends Limited Perfect Form Cell has a special cover change against strike arts. There's also a unique gauge that charges while Cell is on the field. When it hits max, it will reset to 0. Then up to 3 cards will be drawn if you have 3 or fewer. Arts card draw speed will increase. The enemy's special cover changes will be nullified, and more. Oh, okay. Make use of all the new cards you drew and the increased draw speed to really lay the pressure on while the enemy can't use any special cover changes. Okay, makes sense. So, knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their strike arts attack. Activates during assists. Combobble arts, special move arts makes complete sense. Charges old unique gauge while this character is on the battlefield. Once the unique gauge is full, it resets to 0 and applies the following effects to self. Randomly draws at most 3 new cards when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores health by 20%. Restores ki by 60. Dang, by 60, that's a lot, okay.
Nice.
Restores
Wow.
vanishing gauge by 100. There it is. So it's like that Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku unique gauge in a sense. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Plus 60% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, activates once. Okay, makes sense. Plus 20% to damage inflicted for 70 timer counts, cannot be cancelled. Okay. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 70 timer counts, cannot be cancelled. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when changing cover for 15 timer counts, and then cancels attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. So, a pretty powerful unique gauge. Again, you get key, you get health, you get your vanish back, you get multiple damage buffs, you get arts card draw speed up, and then you nullify cover change for 15 timer counts, which is really, really good. Yeah, that's about it. And again, there's no limitation on the cover change nullification. So
Introducing
Life 360
right
SOS.
now? They're everywhere. I have no money for YouTube Premium either. So you guys might be looking at a lot of ads.
On the cover change nullification. So if you're able to fill up the unique gauge multiple times, you're going to be able to nullify cover change a lot, which would be really, really good. Applies the following effects to self every time the enemy uses an arts card while this character is on the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Okay. Plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 10 timer counts. Okay. And then the following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Restores own key by 30. Okay, really good. Plus 15% to damage inflicted by allied episode Cell Saga Z, or attack regeneration other than this character cannot be cancelled, activates once. And then also charges own unique gauge by 20% per defeated battle member. Okay, so yeah,
pretty good.
This unit does get buffs for being literally either leading off on the team or being last man standing. So either or would be fine. But I find it interesting that they're saying plus 15% to damage inflicted by allied episode Cell Saga Z or tag regeneration other than this character. But like regen and Cell Saga Z are not really up there right now. Like if you're using regen, that's Kid Buu and Zamasu,
yeah.
And that's it right now.
Probably.
Well, I guess in technicality, also Piccolo Power Awakening, like the LF unit, because he's also regen. So,
yeah.
It would be those 3 units, and that's really it. Well, adding this cell on top of all that. Cell Saga Z, you can't be serious. Like, no.
Yeah,
so
there's not enough good units on that team.
That's interesting. I mean, I'm really hoping that that's alluding towards us getting more Cell Saga Z units apart from obviously this cell, and the Gohan they'll be releasing alongside him. So, we'll have to see how much we can really even take advantage of all this. Like, I would say that you would be able to take advantage more so of the regeneration portion of this than Cell Saga Z, only because 2 of the units I stated are also on powerful opponent, which is, Zamasu and Kid Buu. So, yeah, I mean, take that however you will. And then, of course, charge unique gauge per defeated battle member is fantastic. So, yeah, that is pretty much everything that this cell has to offer. Again, I think the best team that this cell will work on would be Future. Future would definitely be the best team that he's able to work on. But I am curious to see how effective he will be when he releases. I'm really hoping that he's going to be a powerful unit because, again, powerful opponent needed a new purple unit. It has been a very long time since they've had a purple unit. So hopefully everything turns out well. But I do want to know what you guys think about Cell now that we have his full details in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Itaku.
Well, you guys seen all of that? Well, that is it. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Make sure you